How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another video. We are here to talk about, well, the theme for the actual Tanabata or the worldwide celebration currently right now. It seems to be that GT is in the front runner right now, and I know some people are probably out there that's going to be like, GT, but for the most part, I'm a GT lover. I love GT. Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite form out of all the Super Saiyan transformations, so I'm very excited for that, just because there's a lot that we still don't necessarily have from GT that they could actually do that could be absolutely incredible. Now, here's the thing that I'm going to say right now, because there was a whole lot of thing with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and stuff like that that's pretty much leading everyone in this direction right now of GT being for either Tanabata or worldwide celebration. I've actually been on the train for Super Saiyan 4s, or at least GT theme for the worldwide celebration for a good little bit now. And the reason why is because I've asked this question multiple times. Hey, what's better than Beast Gohan? What can they do to actually top Beast Gohan and stuff like that? And if you go back from the years prior, because now it's history, we can look at it. Super Saiyan 4s, every time they show up, they pretty much are a walking ATM. Like, they just print money seriously for Bandai and for Dokkan Battle. Like, every time you go back and look at them, they're like top grossing. Except maybe, I'm trying to remember if Gogeta did on Global, and I mean Intelligence Gogeta when he first came out. I want to say he did get top grossing, but I can't remember. I want to say he did. Can't remember on that one correctly, but I know in JP I'm pretty sure he did. But I hold me to it, but I want to say I think he did on Global as well. So it's like, even, and by the way, he was very good when he came out. He was very good. So now that I'm thinking about it, he probably did hit top grossing, because he was extremely good when he first came out. And to be fair, this is the year that he would definitely get an Easy A, if not this year, to next year. He's I think 3 years old now, or 3 or 4 years old now, so he's definitely due for an actual Easy A. And if we go through, I don't want to hit growth. What am I doing? I don't want to do that. If we go through and we actually go to GT, man, it's kind of wild how I want to, oh man, like I just want to go to GT Heroes really quick, and also GT Bosses, and partial there because they don't have to be in both. So I want to go through and actually talk about this, because one, if this is the case, like I said, I would much prefer if it is GT themed for the actual worldwide celebration, because that means we're probably going to get more out of it than the actual Tanabata, because you still got to remember Tanabata is one banner, then the Tanabata banner, and then a legendary banner, and that's pretty much the premise of it, with, you know, free tickets and stuff like that. But as for a worldwide celebration, I think we all know that it's going to be the Dokkan Fest and Carnival in part 1 and also part 2. So it's kind of like we get more out of it that way than we do with it just being the actual Tanabata. Like, to be fair, I don't really necessarily care what the Tanabata is, as long as it's not the GT theme. If it is, cool, whatever, but I would much prefer it being for the actual worldwide celebration, because we definitely are due for 2 Super Easy A's, which is going to be this actual Vegeta right here. He's definitely going to get his Super Easy A alongside the Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well, because both of these are the 2nd year anniversary units. They're the Dokkan Fest units from the 2nd year anniversary. They've already had Easy A's, and seeing as we can see currently right now, they're pretty much just going really out of the order and just doing whatever theme that it is for that sort of celebration, whether it be just a regular campaign or an actual celebration. We're pretty much due to get an actual Super Easy A in every single one of them, because at this point in time, I think whatever they do now, since we have all those old units to look at, whatever they do now, there's someone that's old enough to actually get a Super Easy A out of it. And seeing as it would be both these the Goku and also Vegeta, that would still mean that we can still get, where you at, buddy? Boom. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, his Easy A. Now, if you could sort of see how they've been doing Easy A's lately on units, I said this before, I'm standing on business when I say this. I said this beforehand. when we actually got Super Easy A's and stuff like that, and how they were cooking, and also with the Easy A's, when we got Ultimate Gohan, Tech Ultimate Gohan's Easy A, literally, I said that in that range of people at that point in time, it was him, Videl, I think Cooler was in there too, but Gogeta was around and stuff like that. So it was like, if we got, they always start out with buffing sort of the weaker and stuff like that, and then they get into buffing the real stuff. And I was talking about Super Saiyan 4s. Super Saiyan 4s getting this massive buff would be absolutely insane. And if you're wondering currently right now, like, okay, well, if they did do Worldwide Celebration GT themed again, who? Well, again, we still don't have base Goku transforming to Super Saiyan 4, also base Vegeta with the Blitz Wave transforming to Super Saiyan 4. We still don't have that. We still don't have a standalone Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 LR. Still don't have that. Again, we print money? Yeah. And you can still give us a Sin Shenron to Omega Shenron, or just a Sin Shenron Dokkan Fest, whatever you wanted to do. And that would pretty much round out the 4 summonable units right then and there. Me personally, I would say you could have it wherever you want or anything. But me personally, I would probably say Goku and Vegeta base forms would probably be the Carnivals, and Gogeta would be the actual Dokkan Fest, and Sin Shenron would probably be the Dokkan Fest. That's what I would probably say would happen there. But you know how they are. They could be like, oh, Gogeta's the Carnival and Omega's the Carnival, and Goku and Vegeta again are the Dokkan Fest. But the way their track record is going right now, they could not go that route, and I would be much more happy if Gogeta and also Sin were the actual Dokkan Fest. And that's just if that's what they do for the actual Worldwide Celebration again, or the Tanabata. You have to cut that in half on what it's going to be right then and there, because again, they're not going to give us a Carnival and also wait a minute. I've been saying this for a couple of times now, that how they could fix the issue of the Tanabata is give half the Tanabata to JP right now, and then when we get into the Tanabata for the global side in November, then they just do the full Tanabata, so JP still gets the part 1 like it is, but they do a second part as well, and it is Carnival and Dokkan Fest. They could still necessarily do that, which again would be kind of dope. Not gonna lie, it would be kind of dope for them to do that, to be like, all right, the Tanabata is going to be Carnival like that as well too. I wouldn't be mad at it at all. JP players, but I mean, you get a taste of what we necessarily really got with basically a full-on anniversary and then a worldwide celebration right behind it, and you kind of get that vibe on what we necessarily go through at that point in time with the Dragon Stones and stuff. But seeing as you'd only have to summon on one half, wouldn't be too terrible whatsoever at all, because like I said, we still have to catch up to you guys. And if they just did half, I think we could pretty much work that out, I think on Dokkan. So we'll see what they necessarily do with it depending on it. But like I said, if we go back to just the units in general and how crazy they would actually be, I mean, I don't think it's like hard pressed, because like I said, it's an easy A, not a super easy A. So look at the man's stats right now. I think I have like a level 3 on there, and not even a gold on it, since it's been so long since I really used him. Like I'm literally gonna have to go back and like redo his stuff. Like if he was to get an easy A at this point, I'm sure someone like me is like, yeah, I'd have to go back and redo his equipment like at that point in time, because I don't know what I have on it. Like, I mean, at this point, I'm looking at it like, damn, I really had a level 3 on him and that was it. Like, damn, really? Oh, okay, all right. But as you can see, like if you just look at it, his attack and defense 200% with key +4 plus an additional attack and defense 40%, and attacks effective against all types for 8 turns from the character's entry. High chance of attacks being effective against all types starting for the 9th turn from the start of battle. High chance of nullifying enemy super attacks and counter with tremendous power. My thing is, with the Super Saiyan 4s, I've always said, if they take that high chance and they make it great chance, I I'm just saying, if they take that and they go great chance, we're cooking like 100%, because you go back and they're just medium chance. That's one of the reasons why you don't really see them counter all that much anymore today. Well, you're not running them today anyway, so I don't even know why I said that. But you know what I mean when you were running them, and most people were complaining about, man, they're not countering as much. They're not countering as much. Yeah, with a super easy A, that could really fix that. And if they did go to high chance or great chance for both him and the Vegeta, yeah, that's wild, because Vegeta was a little bit more tankier, but Goku was the one that out damaged, and I mean out damaged, and I mean look at his stats. Like I said, stats don't change. I only have a level 4 and a level 2 on him. That's how long it's been, like I said, since I used these guys. Like, and I would think at this point in time, if you've been playing the game for a solid little bit, from between all the free banners with tickets and stuff like that they've been on and stuff like that over the past years, you definitely probably have a copy or two of these guys. Like, if you don't and you're new, obviously when they get super easy A's, they'd be back, obviously summon or buy them with coins or whatever. But the fact that it's time for them, and if we are getting, because it doesn't matter, like, I just want you to say this, I'm putting these guys out here right now, but it doesn't matter if it's a Tanabata or the worldwide celebration. Whenever we actually get a GT themed again and it's a major celebration, it doesn't matter when. It could be the 10th year anniversary for all I care. They're getting a super easy A. Like, make no mistake, like, they're getting a super easy A. They're the ones that's the contenders for super easy A. And that's just a fact. Like, they're getting it. Point. That's it. Point. Period. Like, it don't matter. It's either Tanabata, worldwide celebration, or 10th year anniversary. Super easy A's. And I'm just gonna be real with you. The super easy A's for them, you've seen how they handle Super Saiyan 3. Goku, Gotenks. We all know Kid Buu, but there's been very mixed feelings with the Goku Black currently right now. I won't say mixed feelings. Most people are like, because I don't think we've actually seen showcase of him just yet. I don't think so. But on paper, he looks like he's defensively, he's going to be incredible. I mean, 50% defense for every key spear obtained is crazy, and that's going to stack. I don't think people really understand that. I don't think most people math that well when it comes to that, because that's a lot. That's eight orbs, and the man gets 400% defense boost on top of the 150 he's already getting and stuff like that. Look, listen, this is not a Goku Black. It's not a Goku Black video, but what I'm saying is, like, the super easy A's for these guys, this would be the first true 120 mono leads getting super easy A's, with only having the support 150s having easy A's, and no 170s, no 200s, or anything like that. So obviously them getting super easy A's on that team of a mono or whatever is a staple. 100% a staple on that team. And like I said, if we do get base Goku and also Vegeta that transforms to Super Saiyan 4, you're going to have your updated linking partners with him, because again, the LRs, some people might be, well, what about the LRs? They got easy. The LRs at this point in time, yeah, they had easy A's, but they're old now. They're old. In a couple of years, they're going to get a super easy A, but for right now, they're old. You're not going to be putting them as linking partners unless you don't have them too when they get a super easy A. And that is for real a fact. You can just go through here and look at units that either I haven't even easy A'd yet or anything like that, but just in terms of, like, you can go through and be like, okay, well, this person might get an easy A, that person might get an easy A, that person might get an easy A. All the sub easy A's from it would probably be nasty. I should slap myself right now, because I am 15 minutes in on this video and I did not say anything about possibly 4 for the worldwide celebration, 2 and 2 for first part, second part. Why didn't I even think that? Why didn't I even think that? If we got an Omega super, why did that not come to mind? I'm sure someone along, and by the way, I was looking at him too, Super Easy A, because GT themed. If they went that route, could you imagine 4 Super Easy A's? So that's why I wanted more of the worldwide celebration, because I know they'll go harder for the worldwide celebration. And again, this will be a GT bosses buff. And I mean a buff. Like a massive buff. A new Sin Shenron and Omega Shenron Super Easy A. And also this man getting an Easy A. Eating. Set the dinner table. Eating. That's all I'm saying. I can't believe it took me so long to get to them, just because I was talking about the Super Saiyan Force and everything. I still can't believe that took me that long to get to them, of the actual villains getting the actual Super Easy A out of this. I should be ashamed of myself. I really should, man. I'm not even going to count him as getting a Super Easy A whatsoever at all, because that would assume that this guy would get a Super Easy A at that point in time as well. And I just go, you know what? I'm just going to go through and just be like, yeah, like I said, the possibilities of just Super Easy A's that would be incoming there would just be ridiculous. Just ridiculous. That's all I'm saying. But like I said, if it is GT themed, yeah, expect some holy crap. Expect holy crap level. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live and put in more videos. Other than that, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.